Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know I love the holiday season and patreon.com/inkdependence where you can go and become a patron and get things like ad-free videos as well as a patron-only Discord. I'll see you over there. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike. Today we have Diamine Day 18 from their Inkvent calendar here in 2024, the Black Edition. Thank you very much, Truphae, for sending this out for me to show everyone and play with and have these inks and stuff. Let's get in this little door. Found it over here. All right, we got Vibe. That's a very 2024 name, Vibe, and it is an Extreme Sheen. We've been hitting a lot of these Extreme Sheens, actually. Well, a lot. This is like number 3. Did we end with an Extreme Sheen on the last page? Yeah, this is an Extreme Sheen, and this was. So we've got, this is our third one, but 15 was an Extreme Sheen at the end of that page, and 18 is going to be one at the end of this page. So that's kind of a fun little bit of parody. All right, what do you have? Vibe. Man, how the heck do I draw a vibe? All right, so there is a vibe. I just tried to draw some people vibing to some real loud music. This guy's arm got out of control. I don't know what he's up to. So I was like, I don't know, that kind of looks like fire. So it's one of those songs where you hold up a lighter. I don't know, man. It's that was a tough one. This is a really interesting sheeny ink. So much sheen on the writing here that it really kind of overpowers the teal color underneath. I did manage to get some of the teal to stay on this one by sort of sweeping some lighter areas. But yeah, whole lot of sheen. This is an Extreme Sheen, so we should expect that. This was Audrey's swatch from when she did the spoiler. If you want to see all of these inks together, go check out that spoiler. And she also got some of that teal, but a ton of sheen. So what did I do? I went to my heckin' sheeny collection, and I pulled out a whole bunch of things that are kind of have this kind of sheen, but the teal is going to be hard to match. This is Diamine Vert Sapine, which is way too dark, it turns out. I thought it was going to be lighter than that. Then we've got Organic Studio Ernest Hemingway's Santiago Sea Blue, which is one that we don't see very often. I don't think. This is one of the super sheeners that Organic Studio did, along with Walden Pond, and I think Nitrogen was around the same time. There might have been another one, but I think both of these are kind of close, actually, to Vibe. But both of these have an issue of being way too saturated. I mean, you can see the layers of sheen on this thing. It's kind of wild. And this one and Nitrogen always wanted to stop up my pen. I don't actually remember Santiago's Sea Blue. It doesn't look like it's having much of a problem there from that medium nib, but I always had problems with these. These had to be thinned out, but kind of similar. I think that Diamine's got their sheen levels nailed down a little bit better than maybe Organic Studio did back then, but kind of close for those. Then we've got Diamine Hell's Bells, which is way too blue, it turns out. Octopus Fluids Dragon, which I think is very close, actually, to Vibe. This is a very close one. Then we've got Diamine, this is Black Ivy from a few years ago, actually, when from the Inkvent. I think this one is too green, but this one is so overtaken with sheen that I really can barely tell, but I think it's green. Then same thing for Diamine November Rain, way too green up here in the corner. That's also November Rain. Somehow I have 2 of those. KWZ Discovery Green, again, too green, but same sheen. So you might actually get the same kind of look out of these, depending on the pen, because the sheen is very close. Then, see, that one's too far. Yeah, this one's a little bit close. This is Trudge from Sugar Turtle and Diamine. Sugar Turtle Studios has some really fun inks, and the name is great, but I think this one's too green. It's got some of the same blues in there, but I think it skews too green, and it's not nearly as sheeny. This one definitely has some sheen, but not completely overpowering the color itself. So probably the closest ones here are going to be from Octopus Fluids and Walden Pond's or Organic Studios Walden Pond there. I think those are probably the closest ones. I haven't used this one yet, but I've used some of these. I've been using, I want to say Medusa, and it's pretty close. It's pretty good ink. It hasn't been having like an overload of sheen that like smears for weeks or anything like that. So these might be a better alternative to something like this from that original series. I don't know what these are like now. Maybe they've been altered a little bit, but who knows? So check out Vibe along with these dudes and their extremely loud music there. And I'll see y'all next time for day 19. We're getting there. Peace out.